Now, what about Young Dolph? I see you got a problem with Young Dolph's artist. What happened with Keela?
What about Keela? What about Young Dolph? He talking about he the first rapper with a 3D billboard, and then he talking about, man, stop it, bruh.
He's independent. He make Young Dolph make $100,000 a show. He's independent.
Young Dolph signed to Empire, Ghazi. Nigga, that's not independent, nigga. I'm independent. Ricky Morty, 100%. All the money go to me, 100%. She make a clap, that's been uploaded just for me, SODMG Records, and went viral #1 on TikTok. I get 100% of all the money. Ain't no middleman, ain't no 10%, ain't no 5%, ain't no 1%. Everything come to me. I'm the real independent. You signed to Empire.
So Young Dolph is an American rapper, and he posted this post. Let me see. He makes 100 racks plus for a show as an independent artist. That's huge. Let me see how many followers he has on social media. See, funny thing is, like, I've never heard of him, and that's the disadvantage of being an independent artist. You don't get like 360 marketing because you don't have the marketing team. But he has 4.2 million followers, and he's making good money. And guess what? He doesn't have to share that money with anyone. But before we get into that, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. It really pushes this video out in the algorithm and encourages me to make more videos. This video is brought to you by Brand Video Pro. We help brands and influencers scale their influence and sales. So if that is of interest to you, head on over to our website, click the link down below, and find out how we can help you. Got plenty of resources. All right, let's begin. Look, man, the way we are, Gary Vaynerchuk has said this before, but where we are right now with social media, there's really no reason for anybody to sign a deal with a record label.
NFTs are the most dangerous thing to more dangerous than Napster, more dangerous than SoundCloud, more dangerous than TikTok. Because the record labels always had the fact that they were the funding mechanism of the artist. Now you get big on TikTok and SoundCloud, and you sell NFTs to your audience, you can raise $5 million overnight, and you can keep 80% instead of giving up to 80%. That's what's gonna happen. Artists are gonna become like stocks and startups. Fans are gonna bet. It's gonna be cool. Buy those fucking NFTs, because buying those NFTs is gonna give you royalties. It's going to change the world.
I feel like record labels are going to have to pull back their strategy, and instead of signing these like 360 deals, which is like a deal where they take a cut out of everything that you do, they need to start selling marketing deals. So someone like him doesn't know how to promote and distribute himself around the world where someone like me would know who he is, or random people will know who he is. Like, having 4 million followers on Instagram doesn't actually make you relevant or famous. In a previous video, I talked about how like the industry is not about meritocracy. It really isn't. And so even though he's obviously grassroots, he's made it himself, he's a big star. Well, I won't say a big star, but in the underground world, he's doing pretty well for himself. He's making a killing, which is like, a lot of people are making a killing in the, underground world or the entrepreneurship world. But the thing is, he's not a big musician. Like, what would help him, what a record label would add to the mix is get him some great features. Just get his name out there. And I just haven't heard of him before. So, and I guess just because I haven't heard of him doesn't mean other people haven't heard of him. So, I'm going to check out his streams. What does his streams look like on YouTube and Spotify? So he's getting about 6 million. Oh, he got a song with 79 million. But the crazy thing is that he has a song with 94 million. But this was like 4 years ago. Let me see if I've heard it before. Yeah, I've never heard this song before. Yeah, so I think the benefits of a record label is that they'll make you mainstream. They'll distribute you and market you in a way that everybody will have heard and know about you. But the thing is, like, not everybody wants to be famous. Not everyone wants to be famous like that. Some people just want to make money. And from the money standpoint, he's probably making way more than somebody that's signed to a record label. But I feel as though either a record label needs to do this, or somebody needs to come and create a marketing vehicle for musicians, for independent artists, and they would pay you on a contract basis, and you market them the way that a record label markets them, because literally that is the only thing that a record label is offering right now: marketing and getting you great features. So the landscape is changing right now, and I think what really needs to happen is someone just needs to sit down and make a marketing company. Just putting this idea out there for anyone that might want to do this. Make a marketing company that promotes musicians, but it can't be an independent marketing company. It needs to be a big marketing vehicle. It needs to be like Ogilvy. It needs to be like a massive company that really understands how to market a musician. That's what is needed. And this would, like, someone like Scooter Braun needs to do that. What he did with Justin Bieber's career. People like him. When you do that with an independent artist like this, you could take so many more checks. Like, maybe you're not going to make the kind of money that you made in the past, but you're going to make a lot of money because they're going to pay you for what you need to do for them. But it's something, just food for thought. But I think that's the way the world is going, especially as we're developing NFTs. Musicians are just not going to need record labels anymore. Look at Ashanti. She's doing incredibly well. She's doing incredibly well. She's an independent artist. She has her own record label. Chance the Rapper never got signed, and he's probably the biggest artist that has never gotten signed. Either way, I just think the landscape is changing and the game needs to change, and people need to figure out new strategies. You know, instead of like trying to sign people to these record labels traditional way and taking like a cut of all their money, just change up the business model. Somebody just needs to be innovative and be willing to share and change up the business model, and you'll see that there's going to be a lot of money made. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. A peace.